It certainly is a grand affair.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
They're all shades.
Ah, a royal ball. How utterly
Ah, okay, here we go. Finally we have some new content because we're in the Shadow Lord's castle. This is the holy sanctuary for humans.
Not like I was planning to leave.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
I was wondering when we were going to start getting extra stuff. And then I completely forgot about this sequence. I immediately was thinking of the giant pig. I do like the idea of the game where the plot is basically... There's this moral dilemma of, yo, the humans are in this form and they don't deserve to be destroyed, but also, you know, they deserve their own happiness and they deserve, you know, good things to happen to them, but conversely, so do these non-humans that we play as. It's not like we don't cry, we don't get angry, we don't love, that kind of crap, you know? It's like... So, you know, it adds this, you know, moral dilemma, which is what the game builds off of, and I think is executed fairly well. I mean, I see the whole point of it. Like, I completely disagree with, like, doing second playthroughs of games like this, because it ends up making a lot of the material stale, in a way. So I'm not 100% into it, but I still enjoy it for the most part. There's just not much for me to comment on, but you spend the whole first playthrough dealing with stuff and, you know, being like, alright, let's kick their ass, and then the game gives you that opportunity to hear the other side, you know? Because it's also that whole thing of, you know, not everyone's a villain, but it's also a thing of not everyone,
Cover me.
no villain looks at themselves as a villain. That kind of thing.
Knock it off, Vice.
So it's used well. If I could give, like, final thoughts on the game, because there's not much that's gonna change opinion-wise besides saying, ooh, these endings are good, you know? I said this game is good, but it does have its own share of problems. Obviously the gameplay is a little, I would say average at best, with some puzzles just being asinine. Some stuff like the Forest of Myth, when you go through it a second time to get the key to the Shadow Lord's castle, is a little dumb. I'll say this, I'm gonna keep talking over this because we've seen it before. You go to the Forest of Myth and you have to talk to that tree and answer like 2 questions, while our main character like cuts through a shade and then gets the key piece. One thing I learned is that the questions they ask you and the story are inconsistent. They change every time you have to listen to it. This is because they didn't want you to brute force it, I guess. Aw, they're all sad.
We need to help Kaine.
But,
Crying or laughing?
they didn't want you to brute force that puzzle, so they always make the answers different. Like, what color is the girl who visited the dying boy's eyes? What color are her eyes? How many of the warrior's comrades died? And then they change it, so potentially they can all be correct. I hate that shit, because I'm like, I'm already going through the game a second time. I kind of want to just get it done as fast as possible. And the game itself is fairly short, but it's like, you always have a worry when you're doing the same shit that you could potentially dilute your experience. And I feel like, for me, that happened a little bit with some going through the areas a second time. Overall, I think this game's good. I can see why it has such a big following. Oh, this is their mom? Oh yeah, and it turns into a pig. We're gonna kill this pig. Yeah, I was saying gameplay's average, right? And the multiple playthrough thing, and it's just something I'm not super into, but I did for the sake of the LP, just for payoffs. And I agree, there is no other way for them to present the story than this, if they wanted to do it this way. Also, I am reading this dialogue, by the way, but I also kind of want to get my word out here because, you know, maybe I should commentate on some of the stuff that we're checking out here. But there's no other way to do this. They wanted you to do a first playthrough where you're, you know, treating these bad guys as bad guys.
It ain't hatred, and it ain't sadness. What's
you know,
going on here, sunshine?
Then you get to see what's really going on.
Kaine, are you alright?
Got it.
If I could offer some criticisms to the game, the things they could have done to improve it, I feel like the text-to-adventure stuff could have used, like, some visual stuff along with it. You know, some window dressing. Comparing to, like, the Lost Odyssey text stuff, because that game came out this same generation. I feel like that could have helped quite a bit. I don't know what kind of budget this game had, or anything of the sort of stuff like that, but, you know, like, I can't really say it, I can't really, you know, I don't necessarily want to care either. It's just a thing, you know, like,
Damn it.
Stay focused,
I
Kaine.
just feel like a little bit extra stuff like that would have been pretty good.
Don't fall victim to such distractions.
Come on, we have to keep going.
Move it!
Alright, we'll open the door. I forget how the sequence works. Okay, good. They do it on their own. Oh man, she's working hard. Yeah, you just give him some baby
This way.
kicks.
Move!
Yeah, that totally looked fine. Okay, so. But music, atmosphere, voice acting, it's all good. There's not a single voice that I don't like in this. There's some recognizable ones, Lord Bailey, and main character, which I don't remember the name of the voice actor for this main character, but he's in like every fucking JRPG, basically. That's just a natural thing. Okay, fuck this section, by the way. I should be able to get this first try, but you pretty much roll like this on the inside. This took me like a shit ton of tries the first time I went through the game, and it was my most hated part of this entire fucking game. Because I kept dying because it's instant death, which makes no sense because none of his attacks before are instant death. But you have to know exactly how to handle that. But alright, we got it. So,
Damn it, I can't
what else
get
can
it
I talk
open.
about this game? Not much else. I mean, the multiple playthrough stuff, I'm not super into, which I've said more times than I can count at this point, but it's like something that I'm not super into.
Look at her, so full of scorn and hate. She's
But,
just
you
like
know.
you, sunshine.
I respect it as a different thing. I've just never been a fan of do new game plus give the real story. I think it was because I also kind of felt burned on Final Fantasy Type 0, which also did that.
No one likes you.
But I'll say this game isn't nearly as bad as that one, just because that one was only a little bit incomprehensible for a lot of parts.
It's okay.
Until you get that second playthrough, then you go, oh, okay, I got a better idea now. I do like just Tyrion saying, yo, this is your fault. It's like, I get it. We're kind of like bad guys for a lot of this. Alright, I know this scene's really short, so I can just skip through this. If I'm missing stuff because of that, then, well, fuck it. This is a short scene. Anyway. But yeah, therein lies the problem, I guess. because I'm just the kind of person who doesn't necessarily want to rush through everything, but I never like the idea of doing something more than once, you know, in this. So you'll see me, like, more prone to, say, skipping a cutscene or something, and it's like, it's just a thing. But yeah, I like this game, and it definitely wasn't a hard one to record necessarily. And like, there were a couple of points where I was just not feeling too hot on it. And it was mostly during that desert temple, because when we were doing the puzzles for it, I knew I was so early in to the game, and I just wasn't feeling it. I mean, like, I think it's just because that temple for the first few puzzles are really not good, and some of the ones by the end are fine. But that part made me think, like, oh god. And I didn't know where they drop you in when you beat the game, and I'm like, I have to redo this section like 2 more times too? Like, I don't want to do that. And, you know, starting to think, maybe this isn't a bad game necessarily, but a game I'm not into. Or isn't something I'd be, you know, wouldn't be something, my cup of tea, I guess. But it turns out it is, but it's definitely, you know, one that I can't be 150% positive on. I think that's a good way of saying it. Other than that, yeah, I like it. I think it's good. We're gonna skip this because I know what happens here. It's like, no, we gotta keep moving. We gotta go fucking fight the Riddle Lord. And it's like, yeah, okay, let's do that. I think next up is the fight against Devola and Popola. And they're like, oh, we're gonna beat you up because we're done. But yeah, to cap off final thoughts on NieR, it's good. It's a good game. It's definitely not my cup of tea. I definitely won't be jumping into any of the Drakengard games. But I wanted to give this a try because NieR Automata was looked interesting to me, and I wanted to try that when it comes out. So thought I would at least try to understand the world and everything related to it before we jump into something like that.
1300 humanity, finding it simple.
Guess top.
Do you still not remember? Then
I'm gonna kind of skim this.
Vice.
And see if we have anything new.
Yeah, all of us.
They're like, yeah, everyone's shells of humans.
So then humans.
No one's humans. The shades are the humans.
A twisted rem.
Crazy, huh? Now let.
Wait.
Sorry, but
And they're like,
we're
yo,
gonna
we're gonna be
under the
assholes.
command of the true humans. You have
Yo-
your own motives, your own desires,
Like,
and we have ours. I fear it really is just that simple.
I don't understand these two as antagonists.
Mess.
Because, like,
Sorry.
they spend the whole game helping you, and they don't do anything to try and impede you in any way. The worst they ever do is pretty much say, oh yeah, your friends can't stay in the village because the villagers aren't cool with that. But they don't do anything to impede your path. It's just suddenly, you know, you reach here and they're like, oh, the twins are evil now. I don't really know about it. I mean, his villains are good, you know. The moment coming up here I think is really good. Because we're gonna knock her out. And she's gonna be like, oh no. Oh no, you're dead. And then I'm gonna hit start and she's gonna start screaming, I hope. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. I like this because this is the most anime shit. I didn't want to break the moment the first time we did it. Look at this shit. This is the... This is what I expect if you're that distraught. Unleash fucking hell on earth. I mean, I'm gonna fucking kill you on the next hit, but, you know.
No.
But I think moments like that are really good, like the final boss sequence in Branch A was really good too. Like, I thought that was fantastic, where you're not even trying to, like, beat him in a fight, you're just trying to get to him while he attacks. We're gonna skip this. Emil dies. I'm sad. I'm also glad I played this game so I have context for Moonhead. If people saw the... Oh, this is new. Okay. Let's pay attention. In case you were surprised, yo, every friend we have dies. You're kind of hard to kill. Yeah, no shit, bruh. Do you actually manage to live? I'd like to see him live. I don't know how this suddenly is the move that is able to kill the thing that constantly revives every time we took him down, but whatever. You better not fucking just drop dead now. Don't say some shit like I'm coming. Oh, fuck off! That I'm coming for you bullshit. Well, there you go. There you go. Everyone around is pretty much dead. Except that mayor in the tree town. Fucking Emil's butler. They're cool. They're in there. Our village. You know, but the people you care about the most. You know, them. I forget, do we hear his dialogue at all? I'm pretty sure this guy's a mute. Which means I believe he will speak in this sequence now. Alright, this scene will just be a repeat now. Actually, it might not. There might be... God, her ass. But, I don't know, Tyrion might talk here. And by the way, this part where she starts beating on him like this is really fucking stupid. I'm just calling it out now. I forget what my thought was earlier about this. The game's good, though. Game's good. Like, that scene went on so long that I forgot what I was talking about earlier. She's like, I'm beating you up because... I don't know. I'm crazy. Can someone find me pants?
Let's go.
No, I don't fucking care. Just skip it. Jesus Christ. This fucking hussy. This is definitely one of the weirder LPs. I think one of the problems is I'm more prone to criticizing these types of games because I do a lot of LP stuff, so... You know, I don't like games where let's playing the game and presenting it is harder. And for these types of games, it is definitely harder type of thing, you know? But yeah, people get my idea. I think it's a good game, and I'm glad that I was able to show it off to people who hadn't seen it before, or finally hit it up because people had been suggesting it, and this game was, in fact, I put a poll up of like 6 games. This was the most requested and most voted of those games. So, people wanted to see this, and provided. Oh yeah, this is our last chance. Do you want experience points? And I'm like, nah dog, I'm good. I beat this game like 6 levels under this. There's nothing you can provide me that's gonna be hard. Actually, there's one thing I want to do before we end the game. We picked up documents about the thing that happened that caused all this. Let's look at those. As noted in the previous report, implementation of Gestalt mode can prevent the white chlorination syndrome we recently experienced. Transfer bodily information to civilization-repressed replicants is proceeding as planned, with the genes of the original safely stored inside. A role surveillance androids to prepare for when the incurable bacterial disease eventually dies out is also underway. So far, this is proceeding without issue. Okay. Observer 21, codenamed Popola. I had to say her name weird. This document discusses potential strategies for the relapse cases we have observed in recent years. The term relapse, of course, refers to the catastrophic loss of sentience seen in certain gestalts. This syndrome has defied even our most pessimistic initial estimates and continues to trend upward with disturbing speed. With some relapse gestalts beginning to attack replicants, there is an urgent need to take comprehensive action. Remain convinced that, for some reason, whenever I scroll down, it completely fucks where I am. I don't know how. I'm blind tonight, I guess. We remain convinced that an unknown technological defect in the Gestalt transformation process is responsible for the condition. Research of this condition is now our top priority. Alright. We have 2 more. Oh, look, there are the books. Shorthand minutes of case 23, Emergency Response Conference Committee Special Meeting. Issue, observed upward trend in relapses. Issue, acceleration of restoration schedule approved. Report, debate over using codename NieR for human restoration schedule. Preparations to launch Vice, decoding system for above. Order collection of guidance and release code for KZ alongside Vice launch. Okay, so this is order collection of guidance and release code. Alright, so my character, the shell that we play as, was to be released along with Vice, and this is, they don't put a year. In fact, they scrub out the date below the big Project Gestalt at the top. Alright. We've determined the rise of relapses was due to an unexpected spike in the sentience of replicants, as well as the genetic instability within the original Gestalt. It seems that the original's effect on bodies that have undergone was not anticipated. Immediate action must be undertaken to identify the links between the trend and the original Gestalt, along with its daughter, the relapse case known as Yona. Alright. Alright, so I'm assuming... So I'm trying to find out what is Gestalt and what is Replicant. I don't know which one is the shell and which one's the body. I'm gonna assume replicant is the shell, and they became more sentient because the whole plot of this game is that a virus is killing all of humanity. So they've decided that they're going to rip the souls out of people's bodies, and then putting them back when shit's good. So the souls will be the gestalt, I guess, and the replicant will be the shells. But the shells gain sentience and, I guess, fought against them. And that's where we are. That's the only thing I could... That's what I get from it. People could correct me in the comments. Don't direct me toward any fucking extra book or audio thing that came out. I ain't gonna read it. But comments will be appreciated. Hey, look! Hey, it's our sweet child.
Yona.
Obviously, I'm gonna watch this cutscene because it has a dude who has not been able to speak before, who can speak now.
Kill you. Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
One thing I can say is, I know the story is obviously a very serious and dark tale and stuff. They really should have not given her that super fan service outfit. Like, I feel that her outfit should not look like that. I feel like that detracts a little bit and is a bit unnecessary. And I'm someone who hates, you know, people who bitch about that. But in this case, it seems a little valid.
Coming.
Yeah, fuck this book up.
No, impossible.
This book sucks.
Be careful!
You too.
Hey, sunshine. There's something kinda weird happening in your heart.
Oh?
The hate is
Oh,
gone.
okay, I get it then.
The sadness is gone. It's just a bunch of white light now.
I'm also convinced that she's gonna be the extra final boss, I guess. I feel like that's what they're setting up. I kind of assumed when she doesn't go with you in the first ending that it's like, you know, you've gotta destroy the thing inside her. I feel like it.
I've spent time with others. I'm a curse. Free. He knows it too. But guess what? He still accepts me. He still forgives me.
Oh, come on. You're doing this for him?
I'm tired of this world and everybody in it. I'll become his sword one last time! Vice, you alright?
Naturally. I'm as fit as a fit. Little.
Wait. Dad.
Yona. What?
stop. Please. I don't want this anymore. I don't need someone else's body. I don't want it. There's another girl inside this body. I can hear her. She keeps crying. She says she wants to see her dad.
Yona's been possessed?
This girl loves her father too, as much as I do. She loves him just as much. It's not right that she can't see him. Are you Dad?
Yes, I am. Let's go home.
I'm sorry, Dad. I don't know what to... I'm so very sorry. I love you, Dad. I love you.
Hurry! The shade that possessed her is gone.
Kaine, watch over Yona for me. You want me to understand your sadness? You think I'm gonna sympathize with you? I swore to protect my daughter and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they must stand aside or be cut down. Come on, let's go.
Now, I'll say this game has some issues. This part is so good.
Oh, brother. One moment, please.
You okay?
Fine, just fine. All right, no, I'm not.
Vice.
It seems that some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits. I should have taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Vice. I'm sorry.
Only joking. I hate cookbooks.
But...
Let's go out of the way. I have one final task to fulfill.
where are you going?
Why, to stop him, of course. But after that, it's up to you. Only you can see this battle to its conclusion. I wish you luck, my friend.
You can't. I swore to fight by your side.
You are an exceedingly stubborn man. You know that, don't you? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together. But I fear this is where our journey ends.
Vice!
Oh, and remember what I told you about using my full name? Well, forget it. I've grown rather fond of Vice.
Vice. I knew you'd come around.
Don't let it go to your head now.
I have something to defend. I have a reason to live. You.
Oh shit! We're in control of the real KZ, of the real main character, Shadow Lord.
Here, Dad. You can have this cookie.
I don't need it. I'm already full.
But that's what you said yesterday. You haven't been eating anything, have you? Come on. At least take half.
All forms of this child are perfect.
Thanks.
Hey, Dad. Thanks for always being there for me. Oh, here. I brought your half.
Yona.
And with that, we're done with ending B of NieR. We're gonna move straight into ending C and D. This video was not supposed to be like this, but thanks to Technical issues on my side, which is my console getting turned off due to a small power flicker. My save died. And because my save died in the process of getting the final ending, I'd have to beat the game 3 times again, for a total of 6 times, technically, just to play these endings. I have not seen anything of ending C or D. I'm just watching a recording of someone else on YouTube doing this. That's why the quality looks like absolute garbage, because these videos were old. They were a few years old, so it's 480p. So please forgive me, but we're gonna get my genuine reactions here, and this is better than me not doing them at all.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, but I am not willing to go through this game
We
again.
had fun, huh?
Times 3.
Killing and more killing. What a rush.
Yeah.
These two are a mess.
Wait. No. No. It wasn't fun at all. I turned you into a killing machine. I spread evil and chaos around the world. But it all feels so empty now. Why? I don't understand.
I don't get this guy at all. Like, he's crazy, but, like, I don't understand him.
Sorry, Sunshine. Maybe I'm just nicer than you thought.
Stop. Don't treat me this way. I hate it when people are nice to me. I'm gonna swallow you up, Sunshine. I'm gonna swallow you whole.
Kaine, what is it?
Listen to me. The shade inside me is growing, and I can't stop it. Soon. Real soon. I'm gonna go berserk.
I can't hold it back anymore.
Kaine, you have to fight. You have to...
Just shut up and listen to me. Emil is gone, all right? So there's no way anyone can stop me. Please. Before it comes to that, I want you to kill me. Consider it a final request.
So I guess our end boss is just fighting Kaine. Excuse me? Yeah, it's a shade, alright.
Tyrant, I don't want to hurt my friends.
Well, hell, Sunshine! It's not like I can stop it! When Gestalts go out of control, they lose their minds. Your memory and mine will be completely overridden!
Huh?
Hurry,
Kaine!
run!
So... she has a shade inside her, but I thought Tyrion was the shade.
There has to be a way. No, I won't do that.
So, it's my understanding that basically
Come here to watch each other die. You taught
the
me
shade that is being created inside her is becoming sentient,
strong to protect those he loves.
and that is what is going to be what she
To
becomes.
save you.
Then what is Tyrion then?
Swear it!
Is he just another one? It's not too clear.
Well, there might be one way to save her.
Who said that?
It don't matter, so don't ask. Just shut up and listen.
Also, our main character's called Omega now, because I grabbed this from
listen.
what's his name? Omega.
There's a way to save Kaine's life, all right?
Because obviously, yeah, again, this is
But you're gonna have
grabbed
to make
footage.
a difficult decision.
Credit to that person. They were able to play this game without their safe
I'm
fucking
going to pin
exploding.
Kaine down. And as soon as I do, you need to stab her in the heart.
No, I can't.
Fine. Don't believe me. Stand around with your thumb up your ass and watch her die a terrible death.
You want me to believe you?
Tyrion's like transformation into this guy who wants to help her seems weird. I don't know, like he was totally just this asshole, then he's like, yo, you changed, and then suddenly he's like, oh no, it's not right, the things I did.
Now, if you want to
And it's like, now I gotta save her. I mean, he's still doing insults and stuff, but it's still like, I don't know, it just doesn't mesh well with me.
That's what she wants after all. Freedom from burdens, freedom from life.
What's the other way?
The other way is to make her a normal human being again.
Oh.
But to make that
Okay.
happen, you gotta trade your own existence for her.
Oh, okay.
Well, there you go. Good luck with it.
Oh, fuck
You're the
you.
shade inside Kaine. Why are you trying to help her?
Probably for the same reason you are. Enough talk. Make your choice.
So I guess it's because this dude ended up caring about her through everything. So our choices are end Kaine's life free her from her burden, sacrifice your own existence. So you get a different ending depending on your choices, and ending C's killing her? Then? Oh yeah.
Kaine.
I didn't even think they had this kind of like love connection, but you know, whatever. Whatever. We ain't gonna get much out of this world in terms of ladies.
Kaine.
Dude's gonna take what he can get.
Go home.
Can you hear me?
How?
I spent years inside Kaine's body, tormenting her from within. I felt her pain, her emotions, as if they were my own. And there was so much pain. So when I say she's free now, I want you to believe me. Thanks to you, Kaine has been forgiven and saved. Oh wait, she had a final message for you.
Thank you.
Kaine.
Well, we did it. It's over. She's gone.
We'll always be together.
So now we're doing ending D, and it's saying all NieR save data will be deleted. And I think that this is interesting because the game makes you even put in your name, which is this dude's name, to like, oh shit, this is awesome. Like, the main character will no longer exist, and as a result, all of your saves... Okay, that person actually did quests. What a joker. I'm such an asshole. But, if this ending involves us no longer existing, it would make sense that they would delete all of our save files. Some may say that's a little dumb. I think it's nice. I think it's cool. Mostly because they give you like 4 warnings, so it's like, hey, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But I think it's a nice touch. If I could like cap off my thoughts on the game, even though I kind of did earlier, it's really special. It does some really cool stuff in its story and just in everything in general, and I think it's really, really cool. It is rough around the edges, but I'm excited to see what Yoko Taro and these great creative mind like that can do with an engine and gameplay that is up to a standard action game like, you know, the stuff that Platinum Games brings out. I'm excited to see what they do with that. So you can expect a Let's Play of the new NieR game whenever that comes out, either end of this year or next year. Also, people wondering, there's a special little post-credit scene after ending B. I put it on the end of this video, where we're also going to see higher quality credits.
Are you alright?
Oh, we did it.
Yona.
Are you the one who helped me?
Do they remember me? Or is it one of those? Like, he never existed.
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad you're okay.
What's wrong?
Yeah, there's almost no memory of us.
You defeated the Shadow Lord and everything, but you don't look happy.
I don't?
Oh, a lunar tear. How pretty. Are you crying?
Yeah. I guess I am. It's like I just found something special. Something very special.
And so that brings the NieR LP to an end in a way I didn't really expect or want, but I enjoyed my time. We will let the credits play out, enjoy the post-credits scene, which you can skip to, I'm sure, and I will see you next Let's Play. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It was a fun time. See you later. Oh? What is that? Is that Emil's head? Oh, fuck this shit. He's alive?
Wow, that was crazy. I can't believe how well my sister's body holds up.
Man, fuck this game.
Kinda hard to move when you're just ahead. I wonder where everybody is. I can't wait to see them again. But before that can happen, there's some stuff I gotta do first. Like finding a body. Or at least some legs. I sure hope Kaine and Vice haven't killed each other yet. I swear, you leave them alone for 1 minute.